Hey, it's Paris. You know I love sparkly things, right? Like stars. Duh. And thanks to Hilton and AutoCamp, I just slept under them. Picture me, serving looks by the fire outside my luxurious Airstream, making s'mores with the kids, while a national park is our backdrop. The great outdoors meets Hilton hospitality. That's hot. Explore all the new ways to stay at Hilton.com. Hilton for the stay.
Your backyard barbecue has some new RSVPs. Just tap Target. With the grill raring to go, your personal shopper is tackling your same-day delivery order at Target.
Babe, so Bob and Lynn are bringing the kids after all.
Pro tip, you can change your same-day order with a quick text to your shopper.
I'll have her add popsicles. Ooh, and some sidewalk chalk.
Your shopper texts a thumbs up. You text 5 exclamation points and life is good. Text with a personal shopper and get it all delivered ASAP. Just tap Target.
The McDonald's snack wrap is back. You brought it back. Ranch snack wrap. Spicy snack wrap. You broke the internet for a snack. Snack wrap is back. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
This episode is brought to you by Nespresso Virtual Coffee Machines. Ready to enjoy the bold flavors of barista-quality Nespresso iced coffee at home? Simply fill a glass with ice and press the brew button on your virtual pop machine to enjoy rich double espressos roasted to stand up even when chilled. Refreshingly bold iced coffee. Refreshingly easy to make at home. Visit Nespresso.com to shop now.
This episode is brought to you by State Farm. Life gets easier with great assists, and State Farm is here to dish one your way. Get in touch over the phone or on the app to get the teammate you need. State Farm with the assist. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability and eligibility vary by state.
Woo! Hashtag choppy liking.
Detroit Koolaid listeners, it's your boy at Chops in the D, and I am coming to you with as much energy as I can muster because, man, I just watched the Lions play their first preseason game, the Hall of Fame game, and I know it means nothing. It's the preseason. A lot of these guys are going to be at the bowling alley in a few weeks. They're not going to be on the 53-man squad. So take all these takes for what it's worth, but wow, that was brutal to watch. We joked about it on the flagship show on Wednesday. This is, the flavor of the Detroit Kool-Aid packet that we're bringing on a Friday morning. You know how we do on the flagship show on Wednesday. We give you the packets on Monday and Friday. We know you love the content. Football is back. I'm excited that we actually got to see players in pads, see the jerseys, a lot of boola about the Hall of Fame. But look, football is here. It was great to see it. It was great to see football, if that's what we can call what the Lions did there. I'm going to give you the good, the bad, and the ugly from this game. And, well,
let me tell you something, brother.
Brother, there was a lot of bad and not a lot of good. So let's just dive right into it. We don't have time to mess around, as we like to say. Here's the good for the Lions Hall of Fame game. The defensive rookies. I have to call them out. I think that we saw some promise there. I was happy to see some moves there, starting with our favorite guy, Ahmad Hassanian, or maybe it's Ahmad Hassanan. Maybe actually, you know what? I think I'm just going to refer to him as the Assassin. So Ahmad Hassanian looking good out there. 4 tackles, 2 solo tackles. He had some really nice moves on the edge, had some pressure out there. Again, I know it's against inferior talent, but this kid showed me something tonight. I'm actually pretty excited to see what he can do. Can he make his way to the starting roster? He was in the backfield quite a bit. He had some pursuit on the quarterback. I know he had 1 or 2 where he missed or didn't get actually a chance to get his hands on the quarterback, but he was there. He was putting the pressure on. He had a real nice chop move there, I believe, in the 4th quarter. Maybe it was the 3rd quarter. So I really liked what I saw out of our boy, the Assassin. I'm excited for this player. We all got to watch the Inside the Den and see how, his story coming from Egypt. I am going to buy the hype, and I'm going to put him in the good category for our Detroit Lions for this game that just went through.
My cat Freddie loves to be brushed and cuddled. But stirring up his cat allergens meant sneezing and itchy eyes. Then I found Purina One Live Clear. It's cat food that reduced the major allergen and my suffering in as little as 21 days. Now, we feel closer than ever. If you have issues with cat allergens, you really need to try Purina One Live Clear.
Try new Purina One Live Clear today. Purina One, a difference from day one.
This episode is sponsored by Friskies, who would like to tell your cats hi. Now, if that didn't get your cat's attention, there is one thing that always does the trick. Just pour some Friskies crunchy food in the bowl and you'll hear those paws come running. Works every time. With so many Friskies choices, you can always bring your cats running from their secret napping spots. There's always more to explore. See for yourself at friskies.com or visit your local store.
Make your next move with American Express Business Platinum. Enjoy complimentary access to the American Express Global Lounge Collection. And with a welcome offer of 150,000 points after you spend $20,000 on purchases on the card within your first 3 months of membership, your business can soar to new heights. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business-platinum. Amex Business Platinum. Built for business by American Express.
Everyone who works at Starbucks, full or part-time, gets stock in our company, simply for being part of our company. That's why we call our employees partners, because when Starbucks succeeds, our people do too. And that success turns into down payments, family vacations, and so much more. At Starbucks, benefits like company stock are just the start. Learn more about how we support partners at starbucks.com/partners.
Brace the rudders! Raise the sails! Raise the sails!
Captain, an unidentified ship is approaching. Over.
Roger. Wait, is that an enterprise sales solution?
Reach sales professionals, not professional sailors. With LinkedIn ads, you can target the right people by industry, job title, and more. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started today at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
Staying with that theme there, defense, rookies, Dan Jackson, 7 tackles, 4 solo tackles. I felt like the guy was like one of the players that actually stood out on defense, was all over the field, some really big hits, some nice hustle plays. Man, if Dan Jackson can separate himself and lock him in as like the number 3 safety out there behind my boy, Brian Branch, and the curb stomp, Kirby Joseph, if he can earn his stripes on special teams, get out there when it matters, he could be a really solid number 3, add some great depth there. I was happy to see Dan Jackson, 7th round pick, make a name for himself out there. And I can't pass up the opportunity to call it out. Ian Kenley with the body slam tackle right up the middle, picking the dude up and power slamming him down to the field. Nice little play there from the rookie Ian Kenley. Oh, folks, I mean, really, I'm going to dive into some other things that I would consider the good. I'll do that for the Monday show. I'm going to save it. But now I want to kind of transition into the bad. Okay. My category here for the bad, the special teams. Oh my gosh. Are we really having a linebacker return kicks? Not once, but twice. Grant Stewart fumbling the opening kickoff to start the game, just okay, fine, whatever. But then we run it back with him and he returns another kickoff. Not good. Not good. Okay. Later in the, I think, second quarter, Jacoby Keeney James muffing a punt, another turnover, two turnovers by the special teams there. A kickoff that misses the landing zone, so they automatically get it on the 40-yard line. I mean, just sloppy play all around on both sides with special teams. Several missed tackles, some blown pursuit, giving up big yardage on punt returns, which, kind of out of the ordinary. All in all, just, not a good night for Dave Phipps' squad. He's gonna be laying into that group as practice ensues as they get ready for preseason game 2. But I was just not impressed with our special teams, and I know that Dan freaking Campbell is not going to be happy. Again, folks, it's the preseason. I'm not murdering anybody here. I'm not going to go on a rant. I'm not going to go on a rave. It is what it is. But, I thought the special teams really locked in that bad category.
Are you a forward thinker? Then you need an HR and finance platform that thinks like you do. Workday is the AI platform that helps propel your organization, your workforce, and your industry into the future. Workday, moving business forever forward.
Hey, this is Bill Simmons from the Bill Simmons Podcast, here to help you make the most of your summer with Michelob Ultra, a superior light beer worth playing for. Play for it with the guys when you're competing to see who can sink more birdies on the golf course, because winning tastes even better with Ultra on the line. Play for Ultra. Fill your fridge with Michelob Ultra this summer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
My name is Happy Gilmore. I haven't swung a club in years.
You know what you got to do. Grip it and rip it.
Or... Oh, now that is some Happy Gilmore.
Everyone is talking about the comeback kid, Happy Gilmore.
Happy Knee.
Yeah, baby.
Happy Gilmore 2, only on Netflix July 25th. Rated PG-13, may be inappropriate for children under 13.
Jif peanut butter. It's that jiffing good, it doesn't really need advertising. So instead, enjoy the calming sounds of the ocean. Jif. Ooh, it's that jiffing good. Get your Jif at jif.com.
You're the owner of a small business, which means you're also the tech guy, and HR, and personal assistant, and head honcho, and intern. You could use another pair of hands, like the experts you'll find at Verizon Small Business Days, August 11th through 17th. Get a free tech check, special deals, and more. Call 1-800-483-4428 or visit verizon.com/smallbusiness to book your appointment. Verizon Business.
Oh, folks, which leads me to our third category, and this category just pains me because, in my opinion, the ugly is our backup quarterback situation. I think it's very evident at this point in time that if something happens to the hashtag golf train, to my boy JG16, we are screwed. The Lions are in deep trouble. It started with Kyle Allen, 2 interceptions, really bad decisions on throws, bad throws, bad decisions, called for an intentional grounding that they eventually gifted back to us because they deemed that the running back was in the vicinity, even though he had his back to the ball. So we lucked out there. I mean, threw the ball short of the sticks on third down a couple times. He had a slide that was short of third down. 9 for 14, 91 yards, 2 picks, and just not good. I think I personally had a little bit of higher hopes for Kyle Allen. I mean, I think he's on his 5th team in 6 years or some ridiculous stat like that. I mean, it was very evident to me why he's on his 5th team. Nothing to speak of there. Again, I was hoping, I wanted to be impressed. I wanted to see what he had, but man, he showed me nothing. And then in the second half, and again, I don't want to, crush the kid here because, H2O, we spent a 3rd round pick on him. He's in his 3rd year. I know he lost his whole 1st year to injury, but he just looked lost. I mean, I would have expected him to come out there and, at least make some plays. Again, terrible throws. And again, there was a play there where I don't know, either the wide receivers ran the wrong route and he just was making a spot throw, but he throws the ball and there's 6 Chargers in the screen, 0 Lions. And luckily it falls right in between all 6 of them and doesn't get intercepted, but it looks bad. It just looked really, really bad. Other throws, several other throws where, first of all, you could just tell they didn't trust him throwing the ball, which in itself is a big problem. Our backup quarterback has to be able to throw the ball. They allowed him to throw 6 attempts in the second half, 6. So 3 for 6 for 18 yards and a pick. At least on the pick, he threw the ball down the field, and the defender made a really nice play. Probably the longest throw of the day, by the way, but just not good.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
Are your business expenses playing hide and seek? With Uber for Business, the small spends that slip through the cracks, like rides and meals, go right where you need them. Because it integrates with leading expense platforms, you can say goodbye to surprise costs, missing dollars, or chasing receipts. Everything's track downable. Uber for Business. Make small steps that make a big impact. Learn more at uber.com/small steps.
Brooks Running reminds us that we're all powered by something. Whether it's the me-time energy of a run after a day at the office, the electrifying energy of your first marathon, or the infectious energy of a group run with your friends. No matter what energy powers you, Brooks has gear specifically designed to unleash it. So lace up and let it out. Let's run there. Visit brooksrunning.com today to learn more.
Got some good news for your ears. More of that good stuff is coming up. And even better news for your hair. The best hair care is at Sephora. They've got all kinds of products for every kind of hair. From brands like Amika, Kerastase, Day, and K18. You knew where to get great audio. Now, you know where to get great hair care too. Sephora. Good news for great hair. Shop hair care now at Sephora.com.
Hello, Nigel here. As an owl, I love to be awake all night, but allergy sufferers like you probably don't feel the same. So take Zysol at night to relieve allergies while you sleep. Then wake up fully refreshed for a more productive day. Zysol works fast and offers 24-hour continuous relief from sneezing, runny nose, itchy watery eyes, and itchy nose and throat, so you can enjoy doing the things you love all day long. Be Wisol. Take Zysol at night. Use as directed. Starts working in 45 minutes.
And then the other thing is that, H2O is supposed to be known for is his scrambling, his ability to, make plays with his feet. And he did none of it. Scrambled on a 4th down, it's 4th down and he gets taken down short of short of the line. I think, how many rushing yards did he even have? I think 9 yards rushing. So, 3 carries for 9 yards. Again, nothing to speak of there. I'm really disappointed in the backup quarterback play. I mean, you knew last year when we had to bring Teddy Bridgewater out of retirement from his coach in his high school team to come back up Jared Goff in the playoff game against Washington. You knew we were in trouble. And it doesn't look like it's gotten any better this offseason with the addition of Kyle Allen and the lack of development from H2O. Again, I know it's the preseason, it's the Hall of Fame game, it's the first game. So, I'm not gonna panic. I'm not hitting the panic button yet, but it was absolutely ugly. And again, I'm thinking back to it, I don't recall anybody throwing the ball. I mean, maybe 2 throws that were actually down the field, maybe 4 throws that were down the field more than 20 yards. But the offense got in no rhythm. Either quarterback were able to get this offense doing anything. There was no rhythm. We did score a touchdown. I think, Craig Reynolds was able to run the ball. They fed it to him for, 10 or 11 times for about 40 yards. He got the touchdown there. But again, nothing going for the Lions. No rhythm, no ball movement, literally just 3 and out. Okay, we picked up a first down, another, just bad series after bad series after bad series. And the thing that really kind of made it worse, in my opinion, is we got to watch Trey Lance, a former number 3 pick, on his 3rd team. I believe he's in his 4th or 5th year now, but we watched him go out there and actually command the offense. Like he looked like a serviceable backup quarterback. 13 for 20, 120 yards, 2 touchdowns, several scrambles where he picked up first downs. I mean, again, I think only like 3 carries for 8 yards, but he was able to make decisions with the ball. Again, he's in the same situation. He's not going to start. He's probably, he's trying to establish himself as the number 2. But in my opinion, he went out there and he did it. Like, he looked like he could command the offense. If Justin Herbert goes down for, a game or 2 or a series, like, Trey Lance looks like he can come in there and actually do something. I did not get that sense from Kyle Allen or H2O at all. If Jared Goff goes down for a series, if Jared Goff, God forbid, goes down for games, like, we are literally just going to have to run the ball and pray that our defense can stop, because I saw nothing out of these 2 players. They had their opportunities. They each got a half, nothing to speak of. Again, again, I'm not going to kill the team, because is there any team that is going to go and win a Super Bowl if their starting quarterback gets catastrophically hurt? I don't think so. Probably not. But if you need a guy to come in and win some series, win some games, this ain't it, folks. This ain't it. I'm almost speechless. It's very frustrating. Again, this is why Jared Goff, and Oakley's going to kill me for this take. I'm going to take it. This is why Jared Goff makes $55 million a year. Okay, because he's a top 5 quarterback, top 10 quarterback, whatever, let the arguments go. But, like, the guy's a winner, and we are literally in trouble if Jared Goff cannot play football on a regular.
2 outs with As a sports fan, I have to confess, sometimes the game gets kind of boring. That's when I unfold my Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7 and use multi-window viewing on its large screen. Boring game? I'm checking out my fantasy baseball league at the same time. Score still 1-0? I'm replying to emails in the other window, scoring points with the boss. Semifinals finally getting exciting? I'm buying tickets to the finals and booking my flights. Can your phone do that?
The new Galaxy Z Fold 7. Get yours at Samsung.com.
This episode is brought to you by Cadillac. Cadillac certified service technicians are factory trained to fit your vehicle with the tires specifically developed for it. And with our tire price match guarantee, you get the best fit for the best deal. Let us do the work. Available on select eligible tire brands at participating dealers only. Offer ends 12/31/2025. Terms apply. See dealer for complete details. Visit Cadillac.com/service to learn more.
Get lost in the acoustic brilliance of 3D audio that surrounds you. Feel the embrace of the massage seats that adapt to your every move. Experience the warmth of a vehicle that welcomes you as you approach. We could tell you what makes a Lincoln SUV so extraordinary, but don't take our word for it. Take it on a test drive at the Lincoln Summer Invitation, with exclusive offers on now, only at your local Lincoln retailer.
Learning through play starts with Lego Duplo. With Lego Duplo, toddlers can develop real-life skills while having fun with colorful bricks made just for them. Large, easy to grip, and safe to explore. When children express themselves with Lego Duplo, they build patience, problem-solving, and empathy. See your child learn perseverance and self-expression with everything they imagine and create. Visit lego.com/preschool to learn more.
It's back to school season, and Clorox is donating 2 million disinfecting wipes to classrooms across America. Because back to school means things can get a little bit messy. Just ask second grade teacher Mr. Torres.
Put me and just one Clorox wipe on a team? We can take on crayon smudges, sticky fingerprints on every surface, sneezes on the door handle, juice box explosion by the sink, snack crumbs, and don't even get me started on the bathroom passes.
Clorox disinfecting wipes. Teacher's #1 wipe.
Think about it. Bathroom passes.
Clean feels good. Based on unit sales data.
So I teased it a little bit, folks, but that's the good, the bad, the ugly. On Monday for the Kool-Aid packet for the people, I'm going to dive into a little bit of offense, some things that we were able to do. I'll talk about our rookie wide receivers a little bit. I'll talk a little bit about, come on, Craig, and his touchdown runs there. Maybe bash the offense a little bit here and there, aside from the quarterback play, but we'll dive into that on Monday. Folks, the way I want to end the show is this. I'm going to end the show almost this, kind of reiterating what Collinsworth said on the broadcast. If you could make it that long, if you didn't fall asleep, if you could actually stand, I don't want to get on a huge preseason rant here. I know it's the Hall of Fame game, but interviewing people and putting them on camera. Again, I love Brent Musburger. I do. Legend, 50 years of broadcasting football. But why am I looking at him while they talk to him and there's actual football being played? Like, talk to Brent, and again, line up your commercial breaks a little bit better. They had to cut him off a few times. Just do better. It was not a good broadcast at all. And again, I love Mike Tirico. Some people are iffy on Collinsworth. You love him or you hate him. I'm kind of indifferent on him. But, again, I do not need to see dudes on the sideline talking, and then moving back to the studio when legit actual football is being played on the field. Like, it was almost like the game itself was like an afterthought for the ceremony. And maybe that's what this is. I'm not going to buy into it too much, but like, just ridiculousness. Give me football. I came to watch football. I didn't come to look at a screen to watch two broadcasters and a broadcasting legend watching them while football might be being played in the background. And you kind of like, oh, yep, there's a fourth down play. Oh, there. You have no idea what's even going on. So, all right, there's my preseason rant. There's my Hall of Fame rant. It's preseason, folks. Again, I'm not panicking. I'm not freaking out. I'm not, burning my Lions jersey. I'm not going, oh my gosh, Dan freaking Campbell's going to lose his mind. What's going on? Zero offense. Folks, it'll be okay. Okay. There's zero stake in the game, in the Hall of Fame game. Is it embarrassing to lose 34-7 and literally have zero offensive presence other than one drive? Yeah, it is. But am I buying any stock into it? No. How many eventual Super Bowl champs went 0 in the preseason? That's a great stat, man. If we only had a guy who loves stats, maybe I'll be able to tease that for you. I'll bring it up on Monday. But that's what I got, folks. That's my quick takes. That's my, midnight preseason Hall of Fame Game 1 rant and rave. I hope you enjoyed the Kool-Aid packet. We're going to be serving up Kool-Aid all year. It's football is back. The regular season's around the corner. It's Super Bowl or bust. Woo! I didn't hashtag choppy likey that game too much, but I'm still going to give you the drop.